हर एक व्यक्ति चाहता है कि उसकी सैल्फ रिस्पैक्ट होवे और डिग्निटी नाल रहे, लेकिन कई बारी परिस्थितियां जीवन में बदल जांदियां ने ते लोकां नूं बहुत सारियां मुश्किलों का सामना करना पैंदा है। लेकिन कई ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशनस ने जिहड़ियां कि लोकां दी सेवा करदियां ने कि उन्हां दी डिग्निटी भी बरकरार रहे तो उन्होंने ये महसूस ना होए कि उन्हां दी मदद की जा रही है। ऐसी एक संस्था है क्वेस्ट फूड एक्सचेंज। उस बारे आओ देखते हैं कि ये संस्था की काम कर रही है लोअर मेनलैंड विच। हाउ लॉन्ग आर यू कमिंग हियर एंड हाउ इज द स्टोर हेल्पिंग यू?
I've been going here for over a year now, and the store helps a lot because it saves on prices where you can buy things here for half price and save a lot of money and make ends meet at the end of the month.
So how's the quality? Is the quality absolutely fine?
Yeah, the quality's fine. The products are good. It's great.
And how do you feel the store is helping the people who really need some help?
Well, I think it's providing them food that they can get without going over the budget or going into debt and, making ends meet.
So Jerry, what are you doing here? You're sorting out the food. Where is this food going and how do you feel being here?
The food's going to the different warehouses. We're just kind of parting it out from box to box and making it equal.
So
And we come here every Tuesday from Timber Creek.
why do you come here?
We volunteer so that we can help out society, the less fortunate.
So how is this particular organization helping the needy people?
Well, for one, we have residents and patients from Timber Creek that actually come and volunteer, so it helps them, right, have a sense of that they're doing some good for the community, and we're also helping whoever else that needs the help in the community.
It's a low-income grocery store, and we help families, halfway houses, recovery homes, people on assistance, disability, and all that. So they get to come here, they sign up, they get their membership card, and everything that they purchase is been dropped from regular price in the stores. It'd be dropped about 50% or less. Actually, it really does help them. So
How do you feel interacting with them when people come and they buy things at a cheap price?
it's awesome. They love it. So they get to leave with a smile on their face, and it makes you smile because you've helped somebody. So it's awesome. I love it here. Even before I loved it here. So that's why I wanted to work here. So I wanted to help people.
What kind of people come here and what kind of support do they seek here?
We have mothers that come in, and say with the diapers and that, it would be like $30-40 for them to buy a pack of diapers at a regular store, but here they only pay anywhere between say 7 to, I think the most we've sold a box of diapers is 16, and they just get all emotional over that. I've had one mother, she was just in tears over it, and she's like, I couldn't believe it. So it really helps them. Like, I love the families. They're so thankful. I don't know, it's awesome. But yeah, like the moms, I've actually had a couple of single dads come in here and they just can't believe it either. So they're pretty excited over that.
Sandra, why do you come here and volunteer, and what kind of help is being given to the people? What difference do you find when people come here and when they go?
Well, they feel more, not that they're reaching out for help, but they're providing their own stability and everything, that they're not asking for help, they're doing them themselves. And it's not like a helping hand, they're doing them themselves. And you see them a lot happier when they leave than, especially the little kids that are running around that have like having candy and stuff. You don't see that a lot.
Why do you volunteer?
Because I like to see people happy at the end of the day, right? I don't like the glum mood. I like the more upbeat, happy, like more fulfilled aspect of it, helping others instead of helping myself, because you get more out of it helping others than helping yourself.
What is this Quest grocery market and what's happening over here?
So we have 4 grocery market locations throughout the Lower Mainland. We offer a wide selection of fresh, healthy, and affordable groceries to individuals who need assistance. So we network with over 400 social service agencies. They send their clients here. These are people on income assistance. They need varying degrees. For example, we have some clients, they have medical health issues. They can't work. They can't afford to feed themselves. So they come here, they can afford food at a reduced price. If they can't afford to pay for the food, you can volunteer your time in exchange for vouchers. So you're volunteering your time and you are gaining a sense of dependency. So we consider ourselves a stepping stone towards self-sufficiency. That is what Quest is.
Where does this food come from?
We receive the food from over 150 food suppliers who donate to us on a regular basis. Many big names that you would recognize, and then a bunch of smaller companies as well. Mom and pop operations, Cobb's Bread, they donate to us. Lucerne Milk, they're another company that donate to us. So lots of big names, lots of smaller names, they did donate to us as well.
How much is the price difference generally?
On average, I'd say 50 to 60% off of regular grocery market prices. And then we don't charge taxes on top of it, so what you see on the sticker, that's what you pay for at the till.
So basically, as you said, people who are on income assistance can come over here. So what's the criteria? Where do they have to go to some service agency first? And then only they can
Exactly.
come here?
What you would do is you would go to social service agency. They would fill out a letter of referral. You get that letter of referral. And I should mention that the local gurdwaras, they can refer clients as well. So if you go to your gurdwara and you are a person in need of assistance, you have them fill out that form and you say, and then you bring it in, we will issue you a card.
So is it basically if your income is less, then only you can
Yes.
come here?
See, every social service agency has a different set of criteria of what they consider to be a person in need of assistance. For example, if I'm a senior citizens home in West Vancouver, you cannot make a blanket statement and say that because you live in West Vancouver, you're rich, right? There are many people in West, if you talk to nurses, you talk to healthcare coordinators, they'll tell you that there are people that need assistance that you can't make a judgment call. So that's why we leave it to the social service agency themselves to determine who's in need of that assistance.
So generally, people who come over here, what is different in Quest as compared to other places? Are there some other places also where people can go and buy food at cheaper rates?
In terms of the selection and the fact that you get to choose, it's different in that sense. We can't compare ourselves to regular grocery markets where the price point is a little higher. But here you are able to access it at a lower price point, and then you're able to afford the food on top of that.
Surindra, if you can tell us that there are food banks also in all the city. So what is the difference between the Quest program and the food banks?
Well, we don't like to knock food banks, or we don't consider ourselves in competition because food banks are a necessary service for many individuals. But the feedback we constantly get from our clients is what they like about Quest is that they get to choose what suits their dietary needs, what is good for them. What, say for example, you have cultural or religious values. You don't eat pork, you don't eat beef, whatever it is. If you go to some places, you're given what they give to you. But here at Quest, you get to choose what it is that is best fit for your dietary needs.
But at the food banks, you get free food. Is it at Quest also that you get free food?
No, you don't get Quest. You don't get free food at Quest. You're paying for it at a reduced price. But the nice thing about that is that you get to keep your dignity, and that's the overwhelming response we get from our clients is that they get to keep their dignity. They're not being given a handout. They're being made to feel like they've earned it, even because they're accessing it at a lower price.
How many locations are there, and how many people do you serve?
We have 4 locations, 2 in Vancouver, 1 in Surrey, and a 4th in Burnaby that we actually just opened up last summer. And on the average, we serve about 22,000 clients per month.
What kind of produce is given? Is it just the things in which are packed, or fresh produce is also available?
You'd actually be very surprised when you see our produce selections. There are many things that I don't even see in the regular grocery markets because, like I said, we receive donations from big names, small names. So, for example, you'll see star fruits, you'll see some ethnic vegetables, you'll see beans, you'll see a wide variety of different fruits and vegetables.
So when you buy it from these big companies, do you pay them or it's just donation?
They donate it. It's a complete donation. So we don't pay for it.
So you charge very nominal prices from the customers.
Exactly.
And it's regular basis. They can come here anytime, or there is a fixed amount of days they can come here and buy the things?
They can come here as many times as they need to in a month. It's only limited to in terms of you need a client card. So you need a client card from your social service agency, and again, their gurdwaras are able to refer clients. So you go there, they give you one, and then you're able to shop with that card.
Are South Asian clients also coming?
There are, but we'd like to see more because we know that there's a real need in the South Asian community for people to access healthy and affordable foods. There's a lot of the literature suggests, there are invisible pockets in the South Asian community. Say, for example, migrant farm workers. There's part of the year where they're not earning an income. Sometimes there's mothers with children. Maybe they're leaving, or they're estranged from their spouse, from their husband, and they can't afford to feed their children. So we're really looking to reach out to the segments of the population that don't have that access to healthy and affordable groceries.
David, you come here and volunteer here. Tell us your story. How did you land into Quest?
Well, my life came apart. I have a depressive disorder, and when I lost my job, it just took over. And I was lost. I was completely paralyzed by it. And I'd lost my way. I'd lost my purpose. And my first wife, actually, I ran into her in one of the Quest markets. She mentioned volunteering, and I thought, what a good idea. So I came in for the orientation. I was thinking initially of one of the markets, but I saw the distribution center, and I thought, that's probably better for me because I don't want to lose my physical fitness. And it worked out so well.
How do you feel being here, and how do you think this organization is helping the people in need?
Oh, it provides dignity and self-reliance in a world where you can lose your way and you start to lose your self-esteem. Coming here helps. Being a volunteer or being a client, it really, really helps turn things around and gives you a good basis on which to build back your life.
How has it personally helped you?
Oh, it returned my purpose. It also gave me a way to express the kindness that I like to express. And also, I've met so many wonderful people. Customers, the volunteers, and the staff have been really, really good to me. Really good to me.
So David, you talked about dignity. How is this place different from other places where people can go and get food?
It's reasonably priced. We constantly have a variety of stock. It turns over very quickly too, and it provides people with the basis of the things they need. I talk to a lot of our clients who have families, and without Quest, people simply wouldn't be able to make ends meet. And I believe it was Winston Churchill who said, "A nation could do no better for its future than putting milk into babies." And I think that describes it really well, what Quest does with their mission and our purpose. And it's worthwhile. It's really worthwhile.